This single Malayalam film can define why Mohanlal is a complete actor. But is this a complete film? Let's talk about it. Hello guys, I'm Nona Prince and today we're talking about the latest Malayalam film Thudarum, directed by Tharun Moorthy and he co-wrote it with K.R. Sunil. It stars Mohanlal and Shobana after a very long time. I was really looking forward to this film and was even more excited than L2 Empura because of the director. He made films like Operation Java, which was really successful, and Saudi Veleka, which I think is a really good film but not many people talk about it. And when I learned his next film is with Mohanlal, that made me really curious. And when the first look came out, I was like, this is it. It had that vibe, the space I wanted to see Mohanlal in. In the recent times, there are very few Mohanlal films that really stand out. Drishyam 2, which was a sequel to his own classic. Then Malaikoti Valiban, but it was more of a LGP magic. And even if you take El Puran, we only see his stoic side. We don't get that actor Mohanlal. The magic that we see in his older films. Spadikam, Kala Pani, Guru, Iruvar, Satyam, and so many more. And I'm happy to say this film delivers exactly what I wanted. The director cooked and gave us that vintage actor, and he celebrates him in the right way. It's not the slow-mo walks or the big action spectacle, but it's about the performances, the way he carries a whole scene, the way he emotes in different situations, the way he uses his eyes. And after a long time, you get to see Mohanlal work in a scene. It's not just about standing there and delivering a dialogue, but move around. The film gives him space to flex his acting muscle. And it was just a delight to see him one scene after the other. And what helps is me having that context. I've been exposed to his ability as an actor. So knowing what was really missing with him and getting to see it after such a long time, I was very satisfied. Now this was a hard film to watch with subtitles because at many moments dialogues were overlapping and subtitles were going really fast. So it was hard to really catch up. And in doing that, I was just focusing on the dialogues and was not able to look at the whole picture, which is shot so well. Now through the promotional content of trailers and teasers, this film didn't give away anything. And I think it was meant to be like that. They didn't want the audience to have any idea before getting into the theater. I'll not be delving into spoilers, but if you really care about your experience, then you should go and watch this film without knowing anything. It's a really good thing that the trailer doesn't give away anything, but it's also maybe a bit misleading because of why the trailer and the songs that came out give you, the film is totally different from that. Maybe initially it is like that, but then it takes a totally different turn. So what do you think about that? Do let me know. See, one thing we have to understand is that this film is made for Mohanlal. It's curated for him. I don't think the story would work as well as it does now because it has Mohanlal in it. You would not feel as invested if it was any other actor. It is in a way that hero film, but in this case, it's a hero who's playing this character, which is written for him because only he can execute it. And that's how the screenplay of this film is designed. It's like a collage of different movements, which are in a sense callbacks to his best works which he has done. There are very strong influences of Drishyam or a Sadhya, and there is one sequence which is clearly inspired from Master, the Tamil film. So it is like a fan fiction. As a fan, everything you love about Mohanlal, let's bring all of it together in one film. But the thing is, it's not cheap, it's not lazy, it's not done with shortcuts. It all works together because the structure is very organic. The writing is done in such a way which gives opportunities for Mohanlal to flex his acting muscle. Basically, we get to see different avatars of Mohanlal. The one who's really good at comedy, the one who gets drama, the action star, the one where he gets darker. And yes, tonally the film takes drastic shift, very much like a Drishyam, where at the start it almost feels like a family drama which totally turns into intense thriller. But when you understand the why, it all works. But if you're not on board with the why, the film can leave you disappointed. It can make you feel that if the focus was on the story, it could have been a way better film than just being a star vehicle for Mohanlal. And the film does get indulgent. When there's a choice to focus on the story or on Mohanlal, the answer is always Mohanlal. But they are consistent with this choice throughout the film. You have to give it to them. And to match the star power of Mohanlal, they nail at getting the villain right. First of all, superb casting. Getting an unknown person to play that role. Because if it is someone you have seen before, they have played negative roles before, it will be very obvious for us to know he's the villain. But in this film, because we don't know this actor, we don't get to know he's a villain until it is revealed in the film. And it is a villain performance that will be remembered for a long time. The performance never crosses that fine line of going overboard. It's literally the face of evil. And yes, there is a lack of nuance. We do go over the top, but that happens overall in the film. It's not like some things are grounded in nuance, but other things are over the top. It's consistent. As the narrative gets over the top, the performances also get over the top. They're always insane. And when the film actually goes into the mass territory, they get it so right with the writing. There were these visual moments that they create, and I'm sure the theaters would erupt. Not my theater, there were very few people. It was a 4:30 show, but I'm sure in Kerala, those will be whistle-worthy moments. And they are so well earned. And these moments are not because it's Mohanlal, but because the writing has led this character at this point, which is giving you that high. Now, coming to the action in the film, I found it little unsatisfactory. The choreography overall was fine, but the sets, the props, you could tell that they are created to be broken, to throw these people off. And those hits were lacking the impact, not just physically, but even narrative wise. The evil of the villain goes so high that it does not match when the hero gives it back. Like, I wanted to see more blood, more bone cracking, more brutal moments, that you hit someone so hard that they are not gonna get up. Also, if you look at the graph of the hero and villain, when the villain reaches a peak, it's time for the hero to do the comeback. But before the comeback happens, again the hero falls down and the villain goes up. Then again, when it's time for the villain to come down and the hero to rise, again the hero falls down and the villain goes up. And finally in the climax, the villain goes down and the hero goes up. Now this back and forth kind of frustrated me. I wish it was more like a step where the villain keeps coming down and the hero keeps going up. Now the music of the film was quite loud, and this director is known for it. Even in his previous films, he really pushes with his music. He wants you to feel that emotion. And I think what helps it work is the songs are really good. I'm already listening to the soundtrack of this film. Now Shobana also makes a comeback with this film, and the combo of Mohanlal and Shobana after a long time is a bit underwhelming. We do get some good moments between them at the start of the film, but as we get deep into the narrative, we don't get much. So if you're going in with the expectation of both of them being together throughout the film, you will be disappointed. But there's also a good thing about this, that they don't deviate from the story. Just because Mohanlal and Shobana are together, they didn't force the moments between them. Every scene was in accordance to the story. Now there was a special cameo in the film which was done brilliantly. Like the way they pulled it off, very different. I have not seen that before. See, this film is an example of a star vehicle which is not just celebrating its hero as a larger than life character, just to ape how others do it as a mass style. Instead, they choose to celebrate the star for what he is known for, being a complete actor, to write scenes through which the actor can shine, to provide what we all wanted from him. And to achieve this, they do sacrifice the chance to be a complete film, but that is intentional. Just like Khalid Rahman was with his new boxing film, Allapudu Gymkhana. Check out my review and also my interview with him where he breaks down the film. Do leave your thoughts about the film and Mohanlal in the comments below. We'll soon do a live talking about the film. Until then, see you next time.